first of all, snooker's finest ambassador. He knocked out Mark King and defending champion John Higgins to make it this far. He showed his fighting spirit last night with a stylish break of 1-2-8. He was the ultimate king of the 80s with 6 world titles, still a force to be reckoned with now in his 50s. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a legend. He's Dennis Taylor. Steve Davis.
Fail and a miss. John Higgins 6.
I'm not sure what happened to Kyla there, but
Sorry.
Well, I think it was surprised that
but he hit the pink. Yeah, that was quite funny. That.
Sorry. Fail and a miss.
Pop the
So
red,
earpieces
up to
on
the
this side
blue,
that are just a bit too high. Can you turn them down, please?
and then into the bunch. Kyla, tab. Oh, she's picked the white up. That's unbelievable. Oh, she gasped. What a shame. She was telling some of the turnies that you very rarely see that. Now have a look at this. She's telling someone to turn their earpiece down. You can hear it. So she's just told the crowd, and she's come around to pick the green out of the pocket and pick the white up. Oh, but with the monitor that they have, they'll be able to get it back
Dennis,
there.
he's a hand dog.
Well, there's a first for everything. She makes very few mistakes. Arian Williams there will just have a look at the monitor and.
I'll put the green back.
Well, yeah, get the green back on the spot first, and then we'll. Oh, that's terrific. Every player's ambition when they turn professional is to kiss that little lady on the trophy. I was talking about the trophy there before we went to Michaela. And there's the great Patsy Fagan. He's here at all the sessions. UK champion in 1977. It was his birthday just a few days ago as well. Any happy returns, Patsy? Have you got your earpiece in now? Probably hasn't got it turned on. Doesn't want to fall asleep. I have to apologise to that gentleman. He looked very like Patsy Fagan, but it wasn't Patsy Fagan. This is he's got a double in today.
Well, this is a certainty of a plant. Well, believe me, the only reason he's missed that is because he's not hit the first red in the right place.
It's an absolute certainty, all right.
Well,
what happened to that commentator's eye of yours?
well, I think it's got a bit blurred.
I could do with being about 6 foot tall for the next shot, because if he's going to cut this red in, he's going to have to get everything. He's asked for the longest thing that he can produce, and there's the extended rest coming out and an extension on the cue, because it's the full length of the table. Not often you see this, players stretching nearly the full 12 feet.
We could probably do with a step ladder as well, Dennis, couldn't he?
Do you know,
Mark Allen 12.
You don't
Mark
see it
Davis
very
4.
often, but, you know, he had to get the rest out of the way so quickly there. I mean, have a look at this. You don't see it very often, but sooner or later, it had to happen. Oh, dear.
It sort of changed the game round again. So he's got to reimpose himself this evening.
Well, this is awkward.
Ordinary spider.
It's going to need the spider, I think. And there'll be a spectator watching here this evening who normally comes up, John. Mick Mapleson, a great supporter of used to be the charity, the Snooker Golf Society, and sponsored Mark Davis. Won't be here this year. He's in hospital, Mick, and he'll be watching, and he's pretty poorly, but keep your chin up and keep battling away, Mick. And we'll see you soon. Watch that, pick that up. He's hit it.
Did it hit it? I would definitely
Well, I've never seen that before.
It did hit the extension. Foul. Stephen Hendrick ball.
Did he forget it was there?
Completely forgot it, Dennis.
Told me.
Just clipped the end of his cue extension, obviously a foul, and he's got to go back into bat. I've never seen that before in my life.
The hook rest.
Well, he's asked for the hook rest here, actually, which we've seen. It's been used on a couple of occasions. It's been, well, available for a couple of seasons now. It allows the rest to go around an offending ball and play at the right level of the normal rest. In other words, you don't have to play the spider and you're not bouncing the white into the ball. You can keep the balls pretty much on a level plane. It's a good innovation, actually. A gentleman from Ireland invented this. Can't quite remember his name. I'm going to have to look that up. Do you see it? Like, it's got a normal rest, but if you play with it, he's got the rest at the normal height. If you had to play, well, he's fouled the pink. As he's taken it away, he's fouled the pink, actually. You see, that's the first and last time I'm using that.
Clever, actually. If he can get to it, he can whip the cue ball around the table, and he can head towards this pink. Not sure what's happened here, but I think his eyes have come undone or something. I'll tell you what.
What a time. I've seen it all now at the Crucible Theatre. I think his zip has burst. Well, you can't get your breath, can you? Amazing.
That's what you might call sheer bad luck at this time.
Brown's no good. He's calculated that. I cannot believe he's taken the brown. If he takes this, he can only tie.
You've got your maths absolutely right, Mike. I'm very surprised.
I cannot believe he's just played the brown. If he takes the blue, he can win the frame by one. Now he can only tie. He's
just realised.
Well, that's all down to the pressure of the Crucible, I can assure you. I cannot believe he's taken the brown. He's miscalculated. He's just looked at the score and gone.
还真就是漏球了。哎，我说你看嘛，我说你在搞什么？算错分呢？哎，他觉得自己赢了。这个球为什么不走
？Frame 17. Marco, it's Matthew to break.
Oh, hang on, it's Matthew to break. Marco, well, that just shows you he's lost a bit of concentration. Marco was already down to break off, so smiles all around.
Just in time.
Just in time, he said.
Sorry?
He's being attacked. It's still there. Got him. What are you watching? It's out of Glenganley's suit. It must be a moth.
Aye. Steve Davis has opened his wallet. Yeah, well, I'm just looking up there. It seems that someone's got the door open. Why on earth they'd want the door open? There's got security people up there. Anyway, it didn't put Ian off, and there you go. I mean, that's not Steve Davis, is it? I don't know.
Sorry. You okay? Yeah. Be careful.
What a fluke, and look where the pink's going. Surely he's not on the pink as well. Well, Joe smiles, but now why has he sat down? I don't think he realised he didn't know a red went in. Well,
that one there.
I have never seen that before. This is a character, this young man from China. Look at this, have a look at all this, and there's the red up into the pocket. He didn't even see it. He went and sat down. Fantastic.